What is happening, my YT Gizang? Y'all already know what time it is, man. This is your boy Rio, and today I'm really trying to figure out what is going on up there in Washington and why have they yet to make that deal done with my boy Scary Terry McLaurin, dog. And according to some of these articles that I've been reading today, it might not happen no time soon, man. Now, there's this one article that I was reading that really caught my interest. The guy name is Owen Crisafulli. I hope I didn't trash your last name, bro, but this is the article. This is what he had to say about it. Let me read it to y'all real quick. With Jaden Daniels under center in 2024, McLaurin enjoyed easily the best season of his career. The former Ohio State Buckeye caught 82 passes for 1,096 yards and a career-high 13 touchdowns, earning him the second Pro Bowl selection of his career and a spot on the All-Pro second team. Washington followed up their breakthrough 2024 season by swinging a trade with the San Francisco 49ers for star wide receiver Deebo Samuel, seemingly giving Daniels one of the top pass-catching duos in the league. The problem is that McLaurin isn't going to play until he gets a new contract from the looks of it, and according to Breer, this is a guy named Breer, the two sides aren't exactly on great terms, with training camp quickly approaching. Now, this is what Greer had to say about the situation. They have a lot of work to do, Breer admitted when discussing the situation. I'd expect that work will be picked up again when the league comes back from the break in a few weeks, but it's still not in a great place, so we'll see what happens. There's plenty of time to get something done. Now, when it comes to me and how I feel, if they do not get this deal done, they'll be the craziest team in the NFL. And I'm going to explain why. When you look at where they came from last year, how far they went last year, they almost made it to the Super Bowl. We all know how it is in the NFL. It is so hard to get back to that place. It's dang near impossible, especially being in the NFC. And they know that. That's exactly why they decided to go out there and get Deebo Samuel, in which now it possibly gave them the opportunity to have one of the best receiver duo sets in the NFL. You get what I'm saying? And then looking at who you got as a quarterback, this man is still under a 3-year deal. He got 3 more years under his rookie deal, in which this man had a phenomenal rookie season. Okay, now a lot of people is starting to talk about how they don't think he's going to have a good season next year because the history shows that, you know, the rookie quarterbacks that have a good season, they end up flopping. All right. And then a lot of people started talking about RG3. Okay. But my thing is this man can throw and run. Okay. And he looks to throw the ball first. So when you have a dual quarterback who is great at throwing the ball as well as running, that is exactly what you need in today's NFL. And I feel like if the Commanders just continue to build the pieces around him, because you at least got him for 3 more years, guaranteed. If you build those pieces around him, you'll have a better chance, man. Your odds will be better at getting back to the NFC Championship. Don't know too much about the Super Bowl because you got a lot of people ahead of you. And that is what's going to make it so hard for them to get back to the NFC Championship, let alone the Super Bowl. When you look at the Philadelphia Eagles, yes, they lost like 4 good people on their defensive side this year, but the Eagles are still the Eagles. Their offense is stacked. They're loaded. And even with their defense, they had a whole lot of young talent on there. So I don't think they're going to skip a beat. Then you got to deal with the Detroit Lions. Yes, you beat them last year. We all know that they lost a lot of good pieces on their defense, but I ain't going to make no excuses. Y'all, they went out there and they did what they had to do. They beat them in their own backyard. But with them pieces coming back, with that offense still going to be stacked the way it is, you got a lot of work to do. And then when you also look at other teams like the Packers, yes, I mean, I know they struggled at beating good teams last year, but they're still there. And then you also got people like the Vikings. So, man, the odds are stacked against you. And if you don't get this deal done, it's going to be even harder for you to get back to where you were. So it's going to be very important to keep McLaurin on that team, because if you don't keep McLaurin, you're going to be in the same position that you was last year. Only person you're going to have now is Deebo. Just like last year, the only person you had was McLaurin. I mean, they got other receivers, but y'all get what I'm saying, bro. They need McLaurin just as much as they need Deebo. Right? When you look at McLaurin, he is arguably, if not the most underrated receiver in the NFL right now. This man only had 82 receptions, okay? 82 receptions, and he got over 1,000 yards. When you look at some of these other players like Jamar Chase, I'm looking at it now. He had 127 receptions. You look at Jefferson, he had 103. Just continuing to go down the list. You got Drake London, 100. You got 115. You got 109. You got 101. You got 112. And this man only had 82 and still managed to be in the top 15. All I'm saying is, man, look, find a way. Please find a way to get this deal done. because they definitely gonna need them for sure. But y'all let me know how y'all feel. I wanted to make this video real quick just to see how y'all felt about this situation. Are they going to get this deal done? Y'all go ahead and drop them comments down below. I'm gonna get it y'all on the next one.
Yeti.